Have you ever gotten those weird TikTok or Twitter ads about this one-off item that this one company is selling for 50% off? It's usually $50 and it's only 25, and you go, I wonder where they find this stuff. Well, I know where they find it, AliExpress. For those of you who don't know, I usually describe AliExpress as the Amazon of China. It is a really great site where you can get things for cheap. You can get parts to do repairs and a whole bunch of other stuff. Basically, anything you can find on Amazon, you can find on AliExpress. But what these drop shippers do is they buy these Chinese knockoff items, are cheaply produced items from China, and then they sell them for a markup. They make it look like it's discounted, yada, 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 yada. But one other thing about AliExpress is that you can get a decent amount of Pokemon stuff. Most of it is not official and knocked off, but some of it is because it does get stuff from Japan and China as well. And a lot of stuff is made in China. So, what I did today is I grabbed 5 items from AliExpress that were all Pokemon related, and let's see how they fare. If you guys enjoyed this content, do not forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So the first thing we're gonna go for is this guy right here. Might as well set the box down. This is a shiny Charizard plush. For those of you who don't know, I own a lot of Pokemon plushes, and one thing that I'm very adamant about when I do order them is that they are official Pokemon products one way or another, whether it comes from the Pokemon Center or it comes from a company that has been licensed, because quite frankly, Pokemon has really good plushes. They cost a lot, but they're worth it if you value keeping your plushes in good condition, them staying in a good shape. You want to get them from the Pokemon Center. But, some Pokemon and some shiny, for example, are really hard to come by. So I thought I would give this one a try with a shiny Charizard. And let's check it out. I'm going to cut so you don't have to hear the plastic open, but... Okay, so here it is. Let's change up the camera angle. Face is kind of meh. It's a little rounder than what you would expect from Charizard, especially the mouth, very fluffy. They really overstuff it. It does have some plastic in the wings to give it a little bit of stiffness. It makes it feel like they're adjustable, but they're not. If we can see here, here's all the marketing and the labeling. And basically, when I go to like toy conventions, they always have a bin full of these, and they're charging $25, $30, $40 for these plushies. And like my one buddy was like, oh, aren't those so cool? And I go, no, they're fake. I'm not paying that much for fake Pokemon plushies. On AliExpress, this was $15 after shipping, which is not bad, especially compared to the fact that, like I said, most of these toy conventions that I go to will charge 3 times the price of that, 2 to 3 times. So if you take a look here, if you ever see a tag like this, it is from China and most likely not official. But I mean, getting a shiny Charizard plush is pretty cool. Some people don't care as much as I do about plushes. I don't blame you. So if you ever wanted one of these, but always thought that they were too high priced at like cons and conventions, I highly recommend you check out AliExpress and pick 1 or 2 up for really cheap, really good prices. And yeah, like look at this. There's like a thread hanging out. But yeah, just the quality versus the official product. This seam here, this stitching, it's just off. It's just off. Just official plushes are just so much better. But this is not bad for the $15. Now the next item is actually the one product I do believe is official, and this is the Pokemon Monocle collection from Takatami. This is a Japan only product, and it seems like they import some to China, as you can see with the label over it. Or, it was probably made in Vietnam and they shipped something over. But it does have this little sticker here, this little holographic Pokemon sticker. So I do think this is the one legit item that I have purchased today. But let's open it up. Let's check it out. You will sometimes see these on like eBay and Amazon. People reselling them, importing them in, and charging like $15 to $20, if not more, for more popular ones. I'm gonna end up just like ripping through this. So like the Tyranitars on Amazon are always pretty expensive, and I think I paid maybe $14 for this. I have screen grabs of all the prices. But yeah, it's just a little Tyranitar figure. Pretty cool. I like it. It's, like I said, and when you see the prices on Amazon, I don't want to pay that much for a 2.5, 2-inch figure. But, picking up from AliExpress, getting it a little cheaper, good in my book. All right, next up, we have a Game Boy game. And I don't know if you can see it already, but it is Pokemon Sapphire. Now, obviously, this is a reproduction cart. It is not official. Let's see if I can get the focus in on it. It is not official. Definitely not official. So be aware that there are a lot of fake cartridges around. And I think this one's like easiest spot. I want to say that the blue is a lot lighter than what you would see in an official one. But then again, it's been a while since I held a authentic copy of Pokemon Sapphire. But there are definitely ways to tell, including opening it up and looking at the board. There's no reason to do that here because we know it's fake. But let's test it out. Let's make sure it works. Oh, look at that. Let's see if I can get it. It doesn't even close all the way on that corner. All right, so we have my DS Lite. The only thing I have with a DS cartridge. Okay, so here we have, booting it up, game in, Pokemon White 2. That is an official copy, and let's give it a try. That seems pretty functional. Now, is there always this border? All right. So let's save. Let's see if the save works. I don't remember it doing a little freeze like that. It's supposed to just ding. And let's see. Oh, the save file will be loaded. So this is definitely a ROM. So I think with the way that it just stated that, the real question will be if Diamond and Pearl will read it as a legit copy. And I don't think it will when you see that. So take that into effect. But I mean, if you just want to play it on original hardware, this works. And this was $2.45. This was less than $3, and I think for that it does what it needs to do. But let's check out the next item. All right, so the next item here I think is a doozy. This is why I wanted to make the whole video. So this is a cover for your Switch Lite dock to make it look like the Scarlet and Violet Switch dock. I honestly think right now the colors will probably be a little off. If you want to really if you want to really get a good one, when the dock comes out and they can actually match the colors, you can pick up a back, you can pick up Joy-Con shells, like you can pick up dock shells. So you are able to just like make your own Switch OLED into a Scarlet and Violet one. But grab my dock right here. And let's see how it fits. Do I have to slide it down? Yeah, you do have to slide it down. So look at that. Ooh, am I going to use that for the thumbnail? Yes. Are people going to be mad? Yes. Am I okay with that? Yes. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Too bad it's going to sit back there and I'm only going to see like this much of it most of the time. But yeah, good little dock for protection. And then they do make ones for the original Switch dock, but I thought the white on a black dock would look worse, so I decided to unplug my OLED dock that I use for recording content, and yeah, I like that though, because I'm definitely not buying a new Switch OLED. And how many do we have? We're down to the last item. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, but let's check out the last one. Now, the last one, upon like opening the packages, because they all came in like super tight, well packaged, like bubble mailers, but not anything that I wanted to open up quickly on camera, which is why they're all in just like a standard box, is this. So this is just a little Pokemon shell, and the reason why I was bummed about it is because I thought it was like the housing, like a case replacement, so I could like unscrew it and like fully replace the case. Because if we look at my Switch, you can tell the color has worn off, the gloss finish has worn off over usage and time. So I was hoping to like replace the top and the bottom shell, and I thought that this was going to do it, but it's just a snap-on case. So let's check it out at least. At least it will offer some protection. That's the top. And this is probably honestly a reproduction of something they offered at one point in time in like Japan for like this for the new Nintendo DS XV. I'm pretty sure that's 20. No, is that 15? Yeah, X is 10 and V is 5. So yeah, 15th anniversary. I don't think the 3DS was out then. But yeah, that's not too bad. Just a little more solid protection. Adds a lot of bulk to it. I don't know how I feel about that. But it will make my 3DS look a little nicer. And as you can see, it says it's a LL, which is what they call it in Japan. So that's going to be all. What do you guys think? Do you think picking stuff up like this off AliExpress is interesting to you? Did you enjoy it? It's a little different from my usual content, but I'm trying some stuff out. Altogether, all 5 of these items cost less than an ETB. So that was pretty fun to just pick up some random stuff and make a video out of it. Which was your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, these take like a month to get to you, so if you're trying to buy some cheap gifts for someone or for Christmas, you want to buy them now so they get here in time. But other than that, that's going to be all. So, till next time, I'm Zach, and we'll see everyone later.